Today's starting pitcher, Seth Lugo. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Hot shot to third. India over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Brian Reynolds here.
The right fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
In the dirt, 1-0. Center field, Isbell on the move. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. And today on the hill, Paul Skeens.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out and 1 away. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Two down, nobody on. Back up the, oh, that got him. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. In for a strike. And it's 0-1. Out to short, Witt. Fires over to first. 1 out in the second. Here's O'Neal Cruz. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
Tommy Pham now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Jared Triolo in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike.
Finish him.
One, two.
This one in the dirt. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. So one left. Bottom of the second, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez schemes back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. He'll touch them all. Third home run of the season, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And now the right fielder, Jack Caglione. That one in triple digits.
0-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Man at first, nobody out. Nick Lofton, the next to hit. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That ball's carrying. And that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
And now John Ray. And it's fouled away. 4 runs already in the frame at bottom half of inning number 2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about.
Andrew Heaney into the game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move.
Ball.
I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Kyle Isbell in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Late on that fastball.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Mike Burrows preparing to come on if needed. Man at second. And it's even up.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Coming on is Pham to make the play. And there are two down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one hammered. That's bad. And that one hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and the lead is up to 5.
Waste no time there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. He's 0 for 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. It's 6-0. Runner at first with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Salvador Perez. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Davis in position. That is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Back here in Kansas City, new inning getting started. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. On the ground, Witt handles, throws to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in the box now. No balls and a strike. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit, and that turns the lineup over.
The third baseman, number 2, Spencer.
So the batting order turns over. Spencer Horwitz getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And out to aboard. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Grounded out his first time up. There's the strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one ripped. Isbell flying after this one. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. Out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Reynolds batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Connor Falefa at second. Horowitz at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And makes the grab. And that is that. Pirates strand a couple. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Set for the bottom of the third. And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Royals really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They've got to be happy with the 6 runs they've thrown on the board. That's usually enough offense to win you the game, so they just have to keep doing what they're doing.
Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Jack Caglione steps in for the Royals. He was late there. Strike one.
No
Belly
ball.
just threw that
1
fastball
strike.
by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that's outside.
1-1.
Close,
No.
but called a ball. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Reynolds makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. That
That's
one's
a
in there. Strike one. Lined into right. Gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The bat, the center fielder, O'Neill.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neill Cruz grounded out his first time. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. And forget it. So he goes the opposite way with that one. His 16th homer of the year. It's 6-2.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Pham takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And there's a strike.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
This to third, and it stays fair. And here's the first baseman, Jared Triolo. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike one.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way.
1 at second. A 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
2 down, bases empty, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Henry Davis. Breaking ball misses down and away. Two outs, base is empty. He caught it behind his back. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. Now a 6-2 ball game. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, John Rave. Going one.
Yep. 0-1.
And there's a ball. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's inside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Isbell, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
1 strike.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball,
Evidently
1 strike.
not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
That one down the line. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Jonathan India at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a swing and a drive. And this one looks like trouble. Coming home. He'll score.
Comes through with the RBI. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. On the mound now for the Pirates, Mike Burrows.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And now here is Bobby Witt Jr. Man at second. Not
1-1.
close with that one. 1-1.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Popped up. Gonzalez. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vinny.
So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. India at second with 2 down. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Popped up. Gonzalez. And that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 7-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We go to the top of the 5th. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. On the ground, out to short. Witt throws across the diamond. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Spencer Horwitz. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Clips the corner. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ray sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Burrows back to work. Hard hit left side. Kiner-Falefa throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Freddie Fermin steps in for the Royals. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Soft contact in the air, makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. And to the plate for Kansas City, Jack Caglione. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. On the ground to third. To first, out. Royals set down in order. Back here in Kansas City, now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. On the ground to third, and foul ball. Out towards right center field. Caglione makes the grab, one away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. First offering, and it just misses. Right through there for a strike. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Tommy Pham. That one drilled left field. And it one-hops the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So runner at second, 2 down. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo. There's a strike. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.